Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. Floridians on the Gulf Coast evacuating low-lying homes as Hurricane Idalia churns towards the region.
It's also forecast to rapidly intensify into a major hurricane before it makes landfall early Wednesday morning.
Eric Blake with the National Hurricane Center. Idalia could make landfall as a Category 3 storm. Less than a year ago, Hurricane Ian hit the Gulf Coast, killing 150 people. Classes are canceled at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. A faculty member was shot and killed in a shooting yesterday, prompting a campus-wide lockdown. A suspect was arrested, but
at this time, we are not releasing the name of the suspect, as formal charges have not yet been filed.
That's UNC Chief of Police Brian James. A federal judge sets former President Donald Trump's D.C. election conspiracy trial for March 4th, a day before Super Tuesday. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Legal and community service, that's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning. We are Mix 1041, and we're also on Talk 1013 The Buzz. We're on MixTV.tv, and we're on your phone and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. That's a free download at mymix1041.com. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk at 7:03. A Cleveland plant has announced they're shutting down. Newell Brands LLC has filed a warn notice with the state. They're shutting down a Rubbermaid yarn mill and commercial plant on Overhead Bridge Road. The facility closes December 22nd. 81 workers will lose their jobs. In a statement, Newell Brands, the owners of Rubbermaid, said, quote, Rubbermaid has decided to close our Cleveland facility and move to a sourced model. We thank our hardworking employees for their many years of service and contributions. So again, the Rubbermaid yarn mill and commercial plant on Overhead Bridge Road in Cleveland will shut down on December 22nd. That cost 81 jobs. Our news partners at Local 3 report the Special Investigations Section of the Tennessee Department of Revenue conducted an investigation that led to the indictment and arrest of 26-year-old Cody L. McBroom. That according to a release on Monday. McBroom arrested for 2 counts of tax evasion, booked in the McMinn County Jail on Friday. If convicted, could be sentenced to a maximum of 2 years in the state penitentiary. Bradley County Commission met last night for a work session, and during the meeting, Adam Lewis, assistant to the Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis, gave commissioners an update on several broadband projects in Bradley County. The first, the 1,006 homes that will have internet access soon in the Chatta Valley area. Volunteer Energy Cooperative, working with through a grant with from the Tennessee Department of Economic and Community Development. The White Oak Valley and Mahan Gap area will be the next completed. That's an additional 742 homes. Volunteer Energy also hoping to begin construction soon in the McDonald area to bring internet to another 860 homes. The engineering studies been completed, are in the final stages. The county is also going to apply for additional broadband grants in October. Hope to hear a decision by spring of 2024. Spectrum's been able to reach around 700 homes in Chatta Valley and Benton Pike, as well as the southern part of the county. Another topic of discussion, the commissioners recently was the recent vote by the Cleveland City Council to proceed with publishing a special notice concerning annexation by referendum and set a public hearing September 25th to begin the approval process. The city manager, Joe Fivas, said in a recent council meeting, state law allows annexation beyond the urban growth boundary that's, quote, officially requested by one or more property owners. The proposed sections would not have to be contiguous with the current city limits. And county commissioners are concerned and plan to have several county committees explore the implications of such annexation on the county, especially on schools and infrastructure. Several items added to the agenda for next week's voting session, including the county adding Bellingham Drive and Vacher Boulevard to the Bradley County road list, allowing the mayor to enter into a contract with healthcare providers to assist in therapy for first responders using opioid settlement funds. You can watch the entire meeting at mixtv.tv. Also, the Cleveland City Council met yesterday. Our very own Gideon Ratcliffe covered that meeting for us. And a couple of items of note here from the 1 p.m. Cleveland City Council work session, and that is that city staff are working with Phoenix investors on the former Whirlpool property downtown. They are interested in getting things resolved at a reasonable price, as the description. That is a very interesting story this morning, and one that we'll be following up on. Bradley County Mayor D. Gary Davis, Cleveland Mayor Kevin Brooks officially proclaimed Childhood Cancer Awareness Month for the month of September. Also, just a couple of other notes from the Cleveland City Council meeting, which, by the way, you can see that full meeting at mixtv.tv. As Councilman Tom Cassada asked about developments behind Freddy's on Paula Parkway. A dentist office and a motel are going in behind that complex. A hotel planned to be built behind the Paul Huff Chick-fil-A. It's concerning Councilman Cassada and others about the crowding of businesses in there. All right, that is the very latest. A lot of news this morning. Now, full news on our website at mymix1041.com. Let's get our first check of the streets this morning.
Good morning. Let's down Ledford, Cleveland. Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Automotive Center is celebrating the 30th anniversary of Mix 1041 as our prize partner this week. Registered to win 2 tickets to the Georgia football home opener on Saturday night, plus a tailgate prize package courtesy of Don Ledford Automotive Center. Register by calling or texting us now at 614-6499. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridifest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, time for a Hardee's Wake Up, and you, my friend, can get a great breakfast at Hardee's this morning. Be just the perfect way to start your day. And if I sound like I am stalling, well, I am. Why? Because there's papers strewn all across this area. I found it. Yes. Flaky, flaky, buttery goodness. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast includes the made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuit, biscuits and gravy, and French toast dips. Choose 2 of the same or mix and match for delicious breakfast variety at 10 minutes after 7 a.m.
Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match. Hardee's double deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room, up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Planning partners will work just as hard to help you protect and grow it. Their no-cost review begins with them listening and continues with advice and collaboration. You can begin the conversation today by calling Jay and Brittany Hagee and the team at Alon Planning Partners at 423-315-1441 or visit them online at alonplanning.com.
Talked to some people who have done that and very happy, actually, surprisingly. It is
surprisingly.
Yeah, 7:14. Well, nice people, but I mean, come on. Who wants to sit and talk to anybody about anything? 7:14 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
If you could buy a great queen or king size mattress for $399, would you consider getting rid of that old lumpy mattress?
Nope.
Come to Mermaid Mattress, where you can get this mattress in any size for the price of a twin.
There's something that thrills me to hear Roger say old and lumpy.
Gets you every time.
Well, it reminds me of Fruit Loops. How are you this morning? You all right? What's going on with you?
Good morning, boss.
What do you want?
I'm happy to be here.
Are you really? Why?
Yeah, I'm happy to be working with you, sir.
Tell you're lying first thing in the morning. That's always nice. All right, Bridget, come on.
For today, cloudy skies early in the day and then scattered thunderstorms developing this afternoon. A high of 81 and a low of 68 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 86 and a low of 62. Sunny skies on Thursday with a high of 84. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 72 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
So, I saw this morning. It says scientists in Brazil say that laughter really can heal a broken heart. According to a new clinical study, as little as a chuckle has been shown to expand cardiac tissue and boost oxygen in the blood in people with heart issues. They tested the theories on seniors, of course, we tested on them, with weakened hearts, and let those who laughed along to TV sitcoms, listen to this, had hearts that pumped 10% more oxygen than those who didn't crack a smile.
A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, Steve.
I know it. You're just, I mean, that's so predictable. So no wonder every morning I come in and Fruit Loops is back in his hole back there watching, what are you watching now?
I've been watching Modern Family.
It's a good show. It's a very funny show. And is it doing you any good at all?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Much better than watching the morning show.
Well, that's a good point, actually. Actually, I agree with you.
This is Drew Akins, head football coach at Walker Valley High School.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
Healthcare is constantly evolving and the future is here. Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. With its focus on preventative care, personalized attention, and included generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is changing the game. No more long wait times, rushed appointments, or outrageous medication costs. Join the healthcare revolution today and discover why Direct Primary Care Associates with Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfasts bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Very short, actually. It's just over 100 pages. And what he's done is he's taken just basically mistakes. You know what? It's 103 pages. You can read that.
Shouldn't we have done 104 pages?
I know. Well, 104 is about the author. Notice he misspelled Arthur on purpose. So it's all of these grammatical errors, which there are so many, it's unbelievable. I used to read I used to have the church bulletins where they made mistakes, and then the church marquees and all that stuff. So this is just a book of funny stuff. And let's see, you can get your copy. I don't know where you can get it. Guess I'll find out. Anyway, I bet it's on Amazon or, we'll ask him. So David Carroll coming up here in a few minutes. Let's get a check here at 7:21 of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Connie Lawson today, the wife of Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson. Hope she has a great day today. Aaliyah Paris is celebrating a birthday today. Amanda Simpson is having a birthday today. That is from her mom. Barbara Owens is celebrating a birthday today. The birthday wish says she is the greatest wife, mother, and nana on earth. Liam Hicks celebrated a birthday yesterday. His family says he loves baseball. Darby Shea is 18 today, a senior at Cleveland High School.
We've been on her birthday forever.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Coach Damon Floyd is celebrating today. Bradley Central head football coach.
Hey, Damon, I understand you got a pretty big game Friday. What are we going to do?
Yep.
Old Damon's, and God love him. I mean, he came in just young and spry. Now he's just older. But he is wearing Peter Millar's from the town squire, courtesy of me. I didn't buy him, but he wouldn't know where I got my pants.
And then Terry Jones is celebrating today. His wife, Aletha, sent that in to us.
Oh, I love Aletha. She's great.
Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Ken Do at 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
The Rubbermaid Yarn Mill and Commercial Plant on Overhead Bridge Road is going to close on December 22nd. 81 workers will lose their jobs. More on that at the top of the hour. Plus, a busy day of government meetings yesterday. The Bradley County Commission had a work session last night. Also, the Cleveland City Council met for their work session and voting meeting yesterday. By the way, you can watch both meetings in full detail, full coverage, mixtv.tv. There is more news. We'll have it coming up at the top of the hour at 7:23.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Automotive Center is celebrating the 30th anniversary of Mix 1041 as our prize partner this week. Register to win 2 tickets to the Georgia football home opener on Saturday night, plus a tailgate prize package courtesy of Don Ledford Automotive Center.
You're really struggling, by the way.
You can register now by calling or texting us 614-6499. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way into work and school. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They have recently relocated to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street in Cleveland at the intersection of Peerless Road. Their team, operating hours, and services have not changed. Call them at 423-458-3007. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
The summer sales event is on.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise. This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their picky promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank. Pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin cold foam, pumpkin spice cake bite, or the pumpkin caramelicious muffin.
Are you calling me pumpkin?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
And then they also have the all-new Autumn Caramel Crunch Latte. Indulge in the flavors of autumn. This exquisite latte combines their signature espresso, creamy caramel, hazelnut, and classic vanilla flavors
Call
to
me
create
Hazel?
the perfect pick-me-up. Yes. That's it. Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling and in Sweetwater.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. I've got pumpkin biscuits. Pumpkin everything.
I wonder if espresso is one of the mistakes in David Carroll's book that he writes
Now,
about.
you know what, Bridget? I'll just look that right. I'll tell you what, here. Look it up. There it is.
I will.
I've just handed Bridget the book. Yeah, buddy, David Carroll calling in. In about 15 minutes or so, 7:30 a.m. inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, and a man who makes many mistakes.
Tempur-Pedic and other national brands are giving special savings for Labor Day. And of course, you always save when you buy direct from our factory at Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
I mean, how much caffeine did he have before he did that one? What, we speed that one up? Hey, Fruit Loops, did we speed that up? Or is that how he really talks?
No, I think that's the commercial.
You sure Felton didn't speed that up? Sound like he's on an 8-track. That sounds pretty good.
No, it doesn't, actually.
All right, over to you.
For today, cloudy skies early in the day, scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, a high of 81 and a low of 68 tonight. For tomorrow, we'll have mostly cloudy skies, a high of 86 and a low of 62. Sunny on Thursday with a high of 84. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 72 degrees.
All right. So, boys and girls in the cars right now. This is Uncle Steve. It's creepy. I can't say that. Is that right?
Yes.
That's what Derek Morris told us. We can't say that. All right, boys and girls, here's what I want you to do. Mom and Dad, or whoever's in the car, hopefully, well, Grandma, Grandpa, whatever. Hopefully they're taking you to the right place. Anyway, I want you to do this all together. We're going to bring everyone together right now. All the children that are with me, I want you to do this all at one time right now. I want you to do this in the back seat or the front seat, wherever you are.
Oh.
Just do it. All over the place. Right now. Everywhere. Just do it.
Parents are going to thank you for that.
Come on, boys and girls. Let's make them hear it. And a child shall lead them.
And you are the child.
Come on. Sadly, we got some adults doing that.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, parents. You're welcome. Inside, not inside. Let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. 7:32, this sports report. What? Excuse me? You got something to...
Presley, try that, my niece. And then my friend Christina says, I did not enjoy that as much as Sawyer did, her son.
All right, Sawyer. Do it again, buddy. Come on, Presley. It's fun. Some of you adults need to do that. We just read the story where when you're laughing, basically your heart explodes. No, what is it? It's, no, it gives you more oxygen or something.
Yeah, it's good for you. Not that, laughing.
Oh, well, see, that's making people laugh. So thus, they're getting hard. I mean, listen, you want to save yourself some exercise? Just laugh all the time. Matter of fact, if you'd like some a laugh aid, I'm gonna. Hey, Fruit Loops, can you put a picture of yourself on mixedtv.tv? We'll have everybody laughing, feeling better, hearts exploding. I mean, but feeling better, more oxygen. Will you put your picture up there, please, for us? Just get it from America's Most Wanted.
I have no idea what's going on.
Dateline To Catch a Predator. I mean, same thing.
Somebody said, make him stop at 7:32 a.m.
I'll just do it more. And I hope your children hey, boys and girls, come on now. Your parents want you to do this. I know. This is why I go into hiding after that. Nobody likes it. All right, here we go.
Did you know the Town Squire has tux rentals? Yes, they do. Weddings, proms, special occasions. Come in and check out their tux department. The Town Squire's been offering tuxedo rentals for over 4 decades. Pick out a traditional style or a fashion trending tux in slim or ultra slim fit. They have it all. They have the latest colors and styles to fulfill your rental needs for formal attire. They offer t-shirts to tuxedos at the Town Squire since 1977 to fulfill your clothing needs. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, is the shop that appreciates the customer.
Well, the Braves got a big win last night in Denver, 14-4 over the Rockies, but that's the story, but the bigger story. So a scary moment in the 7th inning last night. 2 fans came onto the field in Denver, approached Ronald Acuna Jr. during the 7th inning, and at one point, Acuna was knocked to the ground. One fan tried to take a selfie with Acuna, but Acuna said he never felt unsafe, and security came right in. And then another Braves player, another outfielder, said that the two men who came onto the field meant no harm. They could tell that, but very disturbing situation in Denver last night, especially when Acuna went down. Both managers, Brian Snitker of the Braves, Bud Black for the Colorado Rockies, both expressing their lot of concern that fans would be able to do that in the first place. But again, a scary, really a disturbing, scary situation. But I'll tell you, in today's time, you don't mess around with stuff like that. Tonight, 8:40, Braves and Rockies here, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Well, the United States Tennis Open started, yesterday morning, and in New York. Coco Gauff, man, it took her 3 sets. It was quite a match, but Coco pulled through there. But American Sloane Stephens upset in the first round. Big surprise. Number 1 in the world, Iga Swiatek, moves on from Poland. Victoria Azarenka back in the U.S. Open, got a big win. Also back is a woman who hasn't played in a long time, Caroline Wozniacki, returned and won her first round match. Americans Brady, Collins, Petra, Davis, Taylor Townsend all advanced. Men's side, Novak Djokovic easily won. He's number 2. Tsitsipas got the win from Greece. Americans Francis Tiafoe continues. Boy, I tell you something. Got to the semifinals last year. Eubanks, Tommy Paul, Taylor Fritz, Shelton, and McDonald all got wins at the Open. Walker Valley girls soccer. Hey, thanks to Coach Waddle for sending me this. Said that they won. Walker Valley girls soccer won the Smoky Mountain Cup over the weekend. Took home a first-place trophy in their division. Walker Valley will play McMinn County tonight, 7 o'clock, in their first district game of the season. Let me say this. We count on the coaches. We count on parents, fans to give us now accurate scores, please. But if you're not hearing your team on, be true to your school like you would to your girl. And send those in to us. We count on those. You can text scores to us. I'm serious about this. I want to make sure everybody's covered, that we can. It's sometimes hard to find scores. Trust me, I looked for quite a while this morning. But anyway, 423-614-6499. And one thing, good morning, Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, we have a message for you from all the boys and girls of Cleveland this morning.
You do. Good morning. Message.
Hey, Fruit Loops, this isn't David Carroll, you moron. I mean, can we not get some good help? So we got David Carroll following you, and Fruit Loops went ahead and put his graphic up. What's the matter with you? Why don't you try doing the show sober for once?
I'm
training interns back here.
Excuse me?
So I'm training interns.
Don't blame other people for your mistakes, okay? They're a reflection of you. All right, Bobby, come on. What's going on?
And your employees are a reflection of you, Steve.
Right? If that's the case, I'm leaving right now. Anyway, what's up?
Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hey, markets were up yesterday. The Dow up 213 points to close at 34,560. The S&P up 27 to close at 4,433. And the NASDAQ up 114 points to close at 13,705. Back to you guys in the studio. Sounds like a busy morning.
Hey, sorry, Bobby. I was having the boys and girls make the sound, and apparently they're doing it all over Cleveland. Hey, Fruit Loops, what video is this? Who is this? Is this sent to my phone?
One of our friends, she sent that video. She said that you got a car full of these boys doing this.
You're welcome. They're they're doing it all over town, from what we understand, and that's good. We want the children to rise up and make their voice heard, okay? And it's happening. So I'll try to put this in my sorry, Bobby, just give us a second here.
Steve, hey, can I give you my phone number? My bagels are getting cold.
Yeah. Hey, what kind of bagels do you favor?
Just a regular bagel with butter and everything seasoning from Fresh and Low. It's really good.
Butter? Really?
If you ask.
You put butter on a bagel?
Hey, and we got you butter your bagel. And I got one chicken egg this morning, so the girls are starting to lay again. You know, they go through that trauma of William being missing and gone, so they're starting to lay. So my eggs are getting cold too, Steve.
That's what I heard. Anyway, so Bobby, how do we get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. or stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old mine gas station.
I don't have time because apparently your bagels and eggs and your pets' heads are falling off like Jim Carrey said in Dumb and Dumber. But anyway, I don't have time to get into the butter on the bagel, but we will address this tomorrow. Bridget, will you write that down and remind me?
We'll
I got to talk.
We'll do that.
All right, bye. All right, so here's what I was just saying.
So this is JoJo.
This is JoJo?
Yes.
All right. Do it again. Hey, JoJo, we need to work on that a little bit, buddy. How old's JoJo, do we know?
He is 4 years old.
4 years old. Well, can't win them all, can you? Let's do it again.
Do it again.
No, it's, hey, JoJo, take your tongue more on the roof of your mouth. There we go. See? Bridget, come on, try it. It'll make you feel better.
Good, thanks.
By the way, Bobby's eggs are getting cold, so need to get that looked at. All right, so David Carroll.
JoJo is 3 years old.
What?
I had to correct that. He's 3 years old.
He's 3?
Yes.
Okay. Well, now I feel bad. Why would Bobby Ludwig send me a text that says yummy? What's going on out there?
Maybe there's a picture with that. He's sending you his picture of his bagel.
You know what? And I don't care. It's 18 before 8. Anybody put? We're going to address this tomorrow if you'll remind me. So I'll forget it. Who puts butter on a bagel? I've never heard that. I've never heard of that in my life. Was he joined the Communist Party? What is his problem?
Nothing wrong with
Putting
that.
butter on a bagel? Ugh. No wonder their pets' heads are falling off out there. All the chickens are dying. My God, they're probably, well, anyway, back in a second.
When most people think of plumbing,
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Are you tired of paying high prices for your medications? With Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits, you can get free generic medications and the health care you need without breaking the bank. Say goodbye to expensive copays and deductibles and hello to convenient and affordable health care. Get started with Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits today and start saving on your health care expenses. Visit our website to learn more. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Automotive Center celebrating the 30th anniversary of Mix 1041 as their prize partner this week. Register to win 2 tickets to the Georgia home football opener this Saturday night, plus a tailgate package courtesy of Don Ledford Automotive Center. Register by calling or texting us now, 614-6499. Crews are working an accident at the intersection of Peerless Road and 25th Street, right there near Ace Hardware and Wendy's in that intersection, so be aware of that. We understand lots of emergency crews on the scene there, so we appreciate the text on that. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty.
All right, coming up in just a moment, David Carroll from Local 3. He's got a brand new book out. Going to talk to him about that. But first, nearly 7:45. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to Connie Lawson today, the wife of Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson.
Knowing Steve, that is her gift that we would announce
That's
this.
it.
Nice.
Aaliyah Paris is having a birthday today. Amanda Simpson is also having a birthday today. Her mom sent that in to us. Barbara Owens is having a birthday today. Birthday wish says the greatest wife, mother, and nana on earth. Liam Hicks celebrated a birthday yesterday. His family says he loves baseball. Darby Shea is 18 today, a senior at Cleveland High School. Coach Damon Floyd is celebrating a birthday today, the Bradley Central head football coach.
He's getting ready. I got Maribel, you know.
That's right.
You better not eat too much cake tonight.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Terry Jones is having a birthday today. His wife, Aletha, sent that in to us. And then Karen Mooneyham is celebrating a birthday today, and that is from her daughter. So happy birthday to Karen today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
All right, we're welcoming in David Carroll, lead anchor of Local 3 News. He began his career in radio and has worked in television news since 1987. He's authored Chattanooga Radio and Television, Volunteer Bama Dog, and Hello Chattanooga, famous people who visited the Tennessee Valley, which, David, remember we went down and did that interview on the stage at Morrill Auditorium.
That's right. That was a great day. How are you guys this morning?
Good. How are you?
Man, I'm feeling great. Beautiful. It's just a great day to wake up and enjoy being right here in Tennessee.
Amen to that. And your weekly column is now in more than 50 newspapers,
including the Cleveland Banner, and I'm really proud of that.
You got that right. Well, first of all, before we talk about your new book, which is called I Won't Be Your Scapegoat, which is just funny, and we'll talk about it in a second. What's happening with you? How's everything going?
Man, couldn't be better. Just been so fortunate. Somehow I've managed to stay healthy during the pandemic. Knock on wood. I'm knocking on my head right now.
Yeah, there you go.
And so, no complaints here. As you know as well as anybody, I work with some great people, for some great people at Local 3. And, gosh, I heard you say a while ago, since 1987. I got out my calculator. That's 36 years, so I'm so proud of that. So I'm a happy guy.
I saw an interview you did with the Chattanoogan and our buddy Earl, is it Friedenberg? Is that how you say it?
Earl Friedenberg. Everybody just calls him Hey Earl.
Hey Earl.
It's a lot easier.
But he and his interview he did with you, you've been in broadcasting now 50 years. Is that right?
Can you believe it? Started when I was 15 over in South Pittsburgh, and moved on to a couple of Chattanooga radio stations, and then got into TV, and a lot like you, Steve, and that a very fortunate, blessed few of us end up doing what we wanted to do when we were 12 years old, and that was me and you. Just real fortunate and blessed to be in broadcasting. It's a wonderful career, something different every day. So yeah, it's just a dream come true.
I started when I was 15 also, but they had me cleaning toilets and stuff like that. So
you do whatever you can do to get in the door.
Well, I still go over and clean Tom Rowland's toilet. Even matter of fact, I go tomorrow and do that. All right, so we got to talk about this book, David. It's called "I Won't Be Your Scapegoat." David Carroll's homemade social media blunders. Wonderful, wonderful idea.
Well, in the column that I do, I try to keep it light most of the time. We're living in some tough times, and a lot of people are dealing with some struggles, and for whatever reason, either rightfully or other, we've just got a lot of people who are either angry or sad, and I understand that it's a tough time that we live in. So I try to keep it light when I can and make people laugh if possible. I'm not a comedian by trade, but when I go out and do appearances for the Rotary clubs and the Lions clubs and the churches, I like to see people smile and laugh. It's something I can't do very much on the news because so much of the news is not funny. So I started collecting the mistakes we all make in our Facebook posts or texting or signs on the highway or inside the store. A lot of us just make common, innocent mistakes with spelling or punctuation, and it makes us laugh. And I started collecting those, putting them in the columns. People responded. They said they love it. And someone told me once, you should start collecting these and compiling them and then make a book out of it. So here it is. And I'm so proud of it in that the folks who've seen it so far tell me they're laughing out loud, and that's the goal.
Well, I was you very kind to give me a copy of this, and do you have any that really stand out to you?
You know, I've got the book here with me right now.
Yeah, I do
I've
too.
told people I can open it to just a random page, and you know, some of these don't translate real well when you read them out loud because you can't see the misspelling or the punctuation. But I can probably find one. Okay, here's one on page 81. My husband ordered steak, but I had the seizure salad. You know, S-E-I-Z-U-R-E. And in parentheses, I put the comment, well, I won't be making that mistake again. And let's see, on page 83, let's see what we got here. Okay. This is from a business somebody who owns a business was doing an interview, and he said, we don't do any advertising. Our customers spread the word, so our best advertising is mouth to mouth.
Like a soccer player just got in trouble for that. I don't understand. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll bet the word isn't all they're spreading. And probably, as far as signs go, I've got a lot of pictures of signs that people sent in. And there's one that's one of my favorites. In fact, I actually took this picture. It was in front of a clinic. This was during the pandemic. And the sign in front of this medical clinic said, COVID testing in the rear. And, and I wrote down, well, that's not what I signed up for, you know.
You got one here. It's a Subway sign. Due to high demand, we are currently out of salad bowls and pizzas.
And you know, bowels can be demanding, Steve.
Well,
they can. So yeah. So it's just a gold mine of all this. It took about 3 or 4 years, but I ended up with more than 400 of these, and that's what I've stuffed into this book. And to me, it's just it's a gift to people as far as just giving them a little break from reality, just some fun.
We're joined by David Carroll, lead anchor of Local 3 News. How's my friend Cindy? Is she doing good? Cindy Sexton?
Well, you know, as I've told you before, Cindy Sexton, bless her heart, you know, she has back trouble because she's been carrying me for 36 years. But other than that, she's fine.
Here's another one. I mean, this is laugh out loud funny. Here's another one. Pastrami on a beagle. I guess they mean a bagel.
I hope.
Pastrami on a beagle.
Yeah, I'll take the pastrami, but hold the beagle. You know, we'll pass on that.
Here's a Piggly Wiggly sign. Boneless bananas, 69 cents. That's encouraging.
You see, yeah, and you hope your bananas are boneless. And there's another one, I think. In fact, I took this one myself as well. It was at I shouldn't name the store. I'll just say this sign was right on target. It said bananas 29 cents by the each. Oh, and I love highway signs. You know, the signs by the highway department that are either misspelled or misinterpreted. You know, it's like you've got one job, dude. We hired you to make the signs and to spell the word yield correctly. Yet one job. You know, about towing when they spell it with a TOE instead of TOW. But they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And as I said in the explanation to the book, I blame some of these on autocorrect. Some of them on, you know, voice to text, gets them misspelled sometimes, or spell check.
Bridget's also started a book on my voice text over the years, by the way.
Sure have.
But, you know, some of these errors are just because some of us really didn't pay attention in English class, you know. Let's just be honest. So when I've shared this with teachers, I say, look, you know, teachers, you're doing a great job, and we're proud of you, but this little book here proves we still have a ways to go, you know.
David Carroll has a brand new book. It's called I Won't Be Your Scapegoat. David Carroll's homemade, spelled, well, H-O, made, social media blunders. How can people get this book, David?
Let me first explain homemade.
Please.
Because that was a sign also, pictures in the book. I saw a sign that someone was selling homemade apple cider. And I mean, okay, whatever you say. No, the book is eventually Eventually, it'll probably be in some stores. It just came out, so I'm still working that out. But right now, I'm selling autographed copies, personally autographed copies, on my website. It's ChattanoogaRadioTV.com, and that's kind of long, but I always tell people, just remember, radio came before TV.
Amen to that.
RadioTV.com. And that has, when you order via PayPal or credit card, it has a little box there. You can write in whoever you want me to autograph it to, and I ship it out, and you get it the next day. It's a pretty cool deal.
David, we're joined by David Carroll, Local 3. Are you familiar with Steve Hartman from CBS News? He does.
Yes, I'm a big fan. Yes.
Well, guess what? I got to hang out with him for about 2 hours yesterday.
Come on, that's awesome.
I can't talk a lot about it, and I mean that. I'm not just being coy as usual. But he was in Cleveland, and I will say he did a story, a very positive and excellent story, at the hospital at Tenova here in Cleveland. Now, again, now Stephanie Austin's probably wrecked her car now, the PR woman at Tenova. Calm down, Stephanie. I'm not giving Jarrett Millsaps, the CEO. You're going to be seeing, matter of fact, this Friday night, now I know they're the competition, David, but not 6:30. I mean, whatever. But Steve Hartman does it's on the road. He took over. It's the old Charles Carroll franchise. And he's in Cleveland, and the story will air this Friday night. And that's a great story. But we were talking, and I was telling Brett this morning, just a fantastic guy. And he, we were just talking about the news business, and he actually gave me a little CBS gossip. I mean, that was interesting. So very, very. But you guys remind me of each other in some way. I mean, it was very classy and dignified, and Well,
he did a story. He did a story on one of my heroes and one of yours, Luther Massengill. Probably a couple of years before Luther passed away.
That's right.
About 10
years
ago now. But that's the only time that I got to meet him. We had a little contact, because he was looking for background information on Luther. And, Luther's story, which is, for those of you who may not know, he was on the radio, one station, same time, same station, for 74 years. I think it's safe to say that's a world record that will likely never be broken.
Absolutely.
And Steve, just shared Luther's story around the world, literally. And that was one of the proudest moments of Luther's life. And I'll always appreciate Steve for shining the light on the most deserving guy I know.
I'd forgotten that. So I walk up to him at the hospital yesterday, and Brett, you can appreciate this. I said, well, the last time that I know we had a CBS News correspondent in Cleveland was when Mike Wallace came to Cleveland in 1980 for 60 minutes, and sadly, someone went to the penitentiary. So, anyway.
Was that the odometer story?
Yes.
Am I right about that?
The odometer rollback story, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mike Wallace, he had one mission. Steve's is somewhat different. I'll say this. I think Steve has maybe the best job in broadcasting, because one of the criticisms that we all get, and sometimes, frankly, it's merited, is that we put on too much bad news. And, I always use the analogy of if you're driving along and all the traffic is moving along smoothly, then, nobody really pays attention. But if there's a wreck on the other side of the freeway, we're all rubbernecking to see what's going on. And sadly, society is much the same, in that people seem to be attracted to bad news or scandals or arrests or whatever. So it's nice that Steve has that oasis on the airwaves, where that when you're seeing a Steve Hartman story, it's something positive and uplifting. So, I'm envious in a way, and he has such a wonderful job, and he seems to love it so much.
And final thing I'll say about this, we're going to talk more about it later in the week, but I said to him as I was leaving, and again, he was just very kind and great guy. And anyway, I said, so where are you going next? He said, well, I don't know. He said, we haven't picked.
And that's the best part of the job,
Isn't that amazing?
And I can say that for all of us in the news business, good days or bad days, one of the reasons we're attracted to it is it's something different every day. And when you report for work in the morning, you don't know where you're going to go.
No.
Sadly, some days it may be a tragedy, but other days, the governor may be in town presenting somebody with a $100,000 check. You just don't know. So that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice?
David Carroll's new book is I Won't Be Your Scapegoat, and laugh out loud fun. It's about 100 pages. Bridget said, well, it's 103. Why couldn't you make it 104 for us, 104, but whatever.
Hey, we could ask.
Hey, David, remind everybody and then get the book, buddy.
Yes, I'd love for you to get it. I know we're a few months away from Christmas, but I hope it makes a nice gift for folks. I think it would be a joyous thing to open that under the Christmas tree and have a few laughs. But birthdays, anniversaries, or if there's just somebody you want to get even with, I'll sign it to them. It's ChattanoogaRadiotV.com, and it's $19.95 plus $5 postage. And like I said, gets in the mail the moment you order it, and I'll sign it for you. But it's just designed to make you smile, and that's all it is, just something fun.
David Carroll, buddy, I really appreciate you, and I thank you so much for calling in this morning. And like I said, just a few pages I've read. I'm going to read the whole thing like I do all your books. But, I mean, it's laugh out loud funny, and it makes people smile. David, I appreciate it. You make us smile. When can we see you this evening? What, on Local 3?
Actually, I'm off today.
Oh,
and tomorrow I'm taking – originally I just was going to take a couple of days last week. And the forecast was, 100 degrees every day of heat index. So I put it off, and, I think I picked a pretty good day to be off today. It looks like it's going to be rather pleasant. I'm sorry I got you up early. You should have told me you're off today. That's all right, man. You're worth it. I'll talk to you anytime. I'll be back on the news anytime. But I'll be back on the news this Thursday. I'm just taking a couple days off. But, it's always a joy. And thanks for all you do, not just for Cleveland, Bradley County, and radio, but just in life. You're a good dude. Proud of you. God bless you, David. Thank you very much. Have a great day, man. And we'll and I know you said all that because I'm selling your book. So that's fine. And I understand. It's the script you sent, man. I read every word. No, thanks for the free book. All right. See you, Dave. Hey, good to talk to you, buddy. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you all. David Carroll, everybody, just one of the best people. Well, you're one of the best people I know, period.
Yes.
But, and you know what? I didn't say this. They won the Tennessee Association of Broadcasters Best Newscast.
Wow.
2 weeks ago, or maybe about a week ago. Meant to mention that, but whatever. I'm too busy talking to him about meeting Steve Hartman, so whatever. No, it's great. It's very, very funny, and a great book. Go to ChattanoogaRadiotV.com and get your copy of I Won't Be Your Scapegoat with David Carroll. Come check out the savings for August at the Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfasts bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
Or upgrade any iCool or L&K set to an adjustable for free.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Therese Crowley. Now it's Hurricane Idalia gathering power in the warm Gulf of Mexico.
The storm is then forecast to make landfall along Florida's Big Bend Wednesday morning as a major hurricane. And the 5 o'clock advisory, the National Hurricane Center nudged the track a little bit to the west.
Florida's governor warning of a Cat 3 plus storm with a 9-foot storm surge enough to swamp a one-story house. Barrier Islands evacuating. Tampa Airport closed. Interior Florida up to Georgia and the Carolinas advised to prepare for 5 to 9 inches of rain. Former President Trump ordered to court for his federal election trial in D.C. the day before Super Tuesday. He still holds a 38-point lead over Ron DeSantis in the 24 race. President Biden will encourage Americans to take a new COVID shot this fall. Updated vaccines will roll out mid-September, still need approval. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. We're on Mix 1041 Talk 1013 The Buzz. We're also on MixTV.tv. And on your phone and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. That free download at mymix1041.com. A Cleveland plant is shutting down. Newell Brands LLC filed a warn notice with the state of Tennessee. They're shutting down the Rubbermaid yarn mill and commercial plant on Overhead Bridge Road. The facility will close December 22nd of this year. 81 workers will lose their jobs. In a statement, Newell Brands, the owners of Rubbermaid, said, quote, Rubbermaid has decided to close our Cleveland facility and move to a sourced model. So, again, Rubbermaid yarn mill and commercial plant, Overhead Bridge Road, will close December 22nd. 81 workers, sadly, will lose their jobs. Bradley County Commission met in a work session last night. Adam Lewis, assistant to Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis, gave commissioners an update on several broadband projects in Bradley County. The first discussed 1,006 homes will have internet access soon in the Chatta Valley area. Volunteer Energy Cooperative has completed the work through a grant from the state's Department of Economic and Community Development. White Oak Valley and Mahan Gap area, the next area completed. That'll provide internet to about 742 homes.
Volunteer Energy also hoping to begin construction soon in the McDonald area, bring internet to another 860 homes. Spectrum said they've been able to reach around 700 homes in the Chatta Valley and Benton Pike areas, and then some in the southern portion of the county. Also, several items were added to the agenda for next week's voting session, including Bradley County adding Bellingham Drive and Barker Boulevard to the Bradley County road list, and allowing Bradley County Mayor Davis to enter into a contract with healthcare providers to assist in therapy for first responders using opioid settlement funds. Cleveland City Council also met on Monday. Several items. Cleveland City Councilman Tom Cassida asked about developments behind Freddy's on Paula Parkway, where a dentist office and a motel are going in behind that complex. A hotel is also planned to be built behind the Paul Huff Chick-fil-A. Obviously, the question is the overcrowding of structures and businesses. And an interesting note here in the work session from the Cleveland City Council meeting yesterday, the 1 o'clock session, and that is that city staff working with Phoenix investors. Now, they own the former Whirlpool property downtown, and the city is interested in getting things resolved at a reasonable price. So, very interesting story there, and we're going to follow up on that. Also, mayors of Bradley County and Cleveland City, D. Gary Davis and Kevin Brooks, have proclaimed September here locally Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, with this reminder: the Cleveland Walker Valley football game this Friday night will be in honor of Pediatric Cancer Month, and also it will be a gold game. We're going to have much more on that coming up Thursday morning with Gloria Mosier, also Ginger Cobble, Aaron Weatherford, and Coach Drew Akins from Walker Valley. So we've got a lot coming up as we get closer to Friday, and we're calling it, Bridget, Blockbuster Friday night in Cleveland and Bradley County for high school football. Maryville at Bradley, Friday night at 7. That is the game in the state of Tennessee in 6A. Today, by the way, Damon Floyd's birthday. Mm-hmm. He's just getting older.
He is.
Angela wonders if he's getting any better. We don't know. Probably not. No, he's anyway. And then obviously Cleveland at Walker Valley is our first crosstown game of the year. Let me tell you what's happening as far as our coverage is concerned. Of course, we'll have coverage on all of our radio stations, all of these two games. And really, in modern times, we can't remember a time like this where you've got two huge games at one time. Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, 99.1 FM. Of course, our app is going to be very heavily into this. But for the first time ever, MixTV.TV, we will carry both games at the same time. We appreciate our friends at Bradley Central High School, Gwen Schroyer, and the Bradley Media Department. So we're going to have their stream, and then Fruit Loops and Dumb and Dumber and me will be out at Walker Valley. And so we're going to have both games at one time. And Bridget, they can go back and forth if they want, like flipping channels, whatever you want to do.
That's exactly right. Yeah, all at mixtv.tv.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Need to check on, once again, the traffic situation, Bridget.
That's right. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Automotive Center is celebrating the 30th anniversary of Mix 1041 as our prize partner this week. Register to win 2 tickets to the Georgia football home opener Saturday night, plus a tailgate prize package, courtesy of Don Ledford Automotive Center. Register by calling or texting us now at 614-6499. Crews are working to clear up an accident near the intersection of 25th Street and Peerless Road, and we are seeing the backups and delays there on 25th Street as you head in this morning. So we'll be sure to keep you up to date. Again, that's an accident. We understand lots of emergency crews on the scene earlier this morning near the intersection of 25th Street and Peerless Road. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
With a special focus on amputation prevention. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week. They are accepting new patients. You can find out more and visit one of their 5 convenient locations or visit them online at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
All right, time to go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Seems like it's going to be a very comfortable day out there, 18 after 8.
Now is the time to take advantage of 5 years interest-free financing when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic mattress set from this area's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, cloudy skies early in the day and then thunderstorms developing this afternoon and evening, a high of 82 and a low of 68 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 86 and a low of 63, and then mostly sunny on Thursday with a high of 85. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 72 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
I don't know what led to this, but I began to make a joyful noise, really, unto the Lord. And so, excuse me?
It was not joyful, no.
So it hit me as if you weren't listening an hour ago, which why would you? Because people are uninformed. As I did this noise, and I, like that. Mm-hmm. And it hit me that the boys and girls around the community would want to participate. So I invited the boys and girls in the car of all ages to do that in honor of their parents or their grandparents, whoever's driving them to school this morning. Mm-hmm. And so what we understand is we had, hopefully, thousands of children doing that all in one accord. Because I talked about, listen to me, folks, I'm a uniter, not a divider. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to bring the people together, trying to bring the boys and girls, and a child shall lead them. Somebody say hallelujah. So when I did the I can hear the echo in the other room.
Yep, we all can.
So it brought laughter, and then we did the story an hour ago to where, excuse me, pardon me, I'm clearing my throat, but to where laughter actually, medically proven now, it gives more oxygen, expands the heart, not so much to make it explode, but, whatever, but it helps people. So you've just gotten a text message, and I did get to preview this, and I will go ahead and warn you, this is testimony time. We've got a great testimony here, and I want you, and this will encourage you in the Lord. Bridget, over to you.
This text said, "Hi, this is Sheila. I'm driving my 13-year-old grandson to school, and when you had your challenge for all the kids, he just cut his eyes to me and gave a sneaky grin." She said, "I can just imagine in about an hour all the students sitting at their desks doing their work, and out comes this noise, and when the teachers say, 'What are you doing?' their response is, 'But Steve told me to do it.'"
Yes, yes. Oh, don't worry. The teachers are going to love it. I think we probably still have some children in the car right now. Come on, boys and girls. Come on, do it. Come on.
Good morning. If you're just now joining us, I'm going to focus on our local area first because we're dealing with 3 flash flood warnings. And then I'm going to show you that latest track that was issued at 5 a.m. for the tropics. So here's a check of our radar right now. Again, the bulk of the heaviest rain during this early morning on Tuesday are for our eastern communities. So if you kind of pick out I-75 right here, most of this is east of I-75. Obviously, that red color indicating that heavy rainfall for portions of Polk County, Cherokee County, Fannin, Union to Gilmer County. Finally, if you're in Gordon County, you're on the tail end of that heavy rain, but radar estimates up to 7 inches of rainfall there, triggering that flash flood warning with that considerable threat in place. Now, there are a few additional pockets of some downpours here and there, but again, I want to kind of zoom into the east where we have that consistent heavy rain. This is slow moving. It is pushing up to the northeast gradually. There are a few lightning strikes that count at 12, but most of this is just that consistent rain that's coming down in buckets. Again, 3 of those flash flood warnings that are in place for this morning time. So particularly in those areas, especially before the sun comes up, please be careful. It's going to be harder to see that water. If you come across a flooded roadway, make sure that you're turning around and you're not driving through that. So here's a check of our road conditions. Of course, those locations are all highlighted in the green with wet roads for our western communities, including kind of Cleveland, Dalton, and westward. It's a little bit more of a smattering, so you've had more of a break during the overnight hours, but you may still run into a few spots of a little bit of standing water on the roadways after the heavy rain of yesterday evening and last night. When we focus on today, we're going to have additional pockets of rain and storms. We're seeing that this morning, a little bit of a midday break, and then it'll pick up again afternoon into the evening time. So we're kind of split between this marginal to slight risk for excessive rainfall. That's just indicating the risk of flooding for today. And again, that concern for repeated storms, especially over areas that had heavy rain over the past 24 hours. Now, let me take you to the tropics because this will play a little bit into our forecast for tomorrow. So again, if you're just now turning on your TV, we now have a hurricane 5 a.m. advisory, max sustained winds at 75 miles per hour. It was at 70. That triggers that transition from a tropical storm to Hurricane Idalia. So from this point forward, moving over the Gulf of Mexico, very warm water there. That's going to fuel a dramatic warm up and intensification. So becoming a dangerous Category 3 major hurricane before making landfall on Wednesday on this Big Bend portion of Florida. That red color indicating hurricane warnings that are in place. Now, still forecasted to make that kind of turn right there, weakening to a tropical storm, but still affecting coastal portions of Georgia into South Carolina. That's why you see those tropical storm watches and warnings, and then really curving out to the Atlantic Ocean. So when you have that cone bending like that, it keeps the bulk of that storm outside of our area. So we'll have on Wednesday minimal effects from it. So let me show you that with Futurecast. So today is not tropical rain, just like yesterday it wasn't. We have these thunderstorms though that could pocket heavy downpours. So rain this morning, a little bit of a break late morning through midday, and then we're going to see those thunderstorms picking up once again for your Tuesday afternoon into the evening time. So mindful for picking up kids after school, the evening commute. Tonight after midnight, that all kind of dwindles down. As we look at your Wednesday, a lot of you are going to stay dry on Wednesday. We're going to be.
Tell us a little more. Catching Bridget off guard right now.
It's okay. I got it.
Everything's fine. Go right ahead.
I got it.
What's happening over there?
So they are celebrating the grand opening of their Cleveland location. It's Refined Looks Plastic Surgery and Hayes Hand Center. They're located on Ellis Circle, which is just off Paul Hutt Parkway behind Chipotle. So the grand opening celebration is at 6 p.m. tonight. They're going to have lots of great things going on, refreshments, hors d'oeuvres, great giveaways as well. So that's at Refined Looks Plastic Surgery and Hayes Hand Center, located on Ellis Circle, just off Paul Hutt Parkway behind Chipotle, today at 6 p.m.
All right, going to be a lot of fun. We just got another text on the Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren Miller, eXp Real Estate. You can go to sellwithdarren.com. What are the peeps saying?
They said, you can tell Steve read David Carroll's book. He says he's a uniter, but it's supposed to be igniter because everything he touches goes up in flames.
Ah!
Yes.
Ah, there's a comedian in every crowd. Sadly, you don't have a microphone. Too bad. 8:25. Well, that was pretty funny. All right, yeah. I'm just trying to help the children. All over town.
Here we go again.
All over town. We have a local attorney. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. I anticipated having the joy of visiting with you and Bridget in person this morning, but it appears that a United States District Judge has said, Mr. Logan, I'm sorry you're not going to be able to meet with Mr. Hartline. And I deeply regret you're not going to be able to meet with Bridget this morning. You're going to have to call in and tell them that you love them, and that certainly the federal courts have a great deal of admiration of the work which WCLE IMX 1041 does for our state and our nation. Except that you have people on there who do not have a different perspective from that of President-elect Trump. And that's very interesting. Now, I'm not going to attribute that to any particular United States District Judge, and if they knew I was doing this, I would be disbarred.
Well, now every attorney in town's going to call him.
Don't let anybody know that I made this statement.
Nobody's listening.
What a great system we have of justice in which people can come together and present their position regarding the problems which confront them. And people can, in a very peaceful way, except sometimes when they get outside the courtroom, express their position. It's amazing as we talk about Putin says we're going to keep somebody another 5 months or 4 months or whatever he says, without regard to any evidentiary hearings, without regard to anything. We just sometimes, I think, forget what a blessed people we are. In spite of our differences of opinion and things.
You know who was bragging on you yesterday?
Who was that?
Jarrett Millsaps, the new CEO of the hospital. And I couldn't believe he never met you until you guys interviewed Bob Kessling. Remember that when you guys came?
Oh, yes. That was fun. I liked his pants, didn't you?
No.
Orange pants.
I thought they were terrible, but whatever. I mean, But he was bragging on you yesterday.
Well, we're going to do some things, and that's a part of our tradition, Logan Thompson's tradition, as you know, a tradition of legal and community service. And with people like Jack, we've recognized that mental health issues are a significant factor in our community as it is across the country. And Tenova, through him, has committed to help us develop a mental health care system in Bradley County and actually as we extend out into the 10th Judicial District. Second.
Well, Jimmy, I tell you, I guess you got to go to court when the judge says, so whatever.
Well, no, it's never whatever. You just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy.
Well, let me share with you,
Please.
Steve, rather than peering further. I know you've got other people there. But, folks, if you have thoughts and desires to participate in helping us develop a better mental health care system in Bradley County and throughout southeast Tennessee, the judges, I've spoken to all of the judges, they are willing to work closely with us in that regard. So let's develop that system. The input of psychologists, psychiatrists, parents of people who've done that. We're going to have a big meeting in which we begin to lay out the plan to have the best mental health care system possible for the people of southeast Tennessee.
Hey.
And My Mix 1041 will be a part of that.
Yes, we will. Hey, Jimmy, no kidding, how could people reach out if they're interested and maybe have ideas or participating or whatever they need to do? What should they do? Call the office?
If they would call the office, and I'm going to assign one of the people at the office to take names and information, input, just your thoughts, and then we're going to establish a core group and then add to that as people come forward to assist us as we develop those problems. We're going to call on the churches. We're going to call on other groups to join with us in doing that. It's just a part of what we are as people in southeast Tennessee. We're going to address this problem again, once and for all.
Please keep us updated. That's wonderful.
Well, thank you so much. And that do-good number is 476-2251. If you have a legal need, please call 476-2251. And we will get you to a person who can give you advice and counsel. And, Steve, it's so important. This community's been so good to us, and we try to return that every day. A great meeting Friday night, Steve. Did you hear about that?
What was Friday night?
Friday night was not only a few football games, but it was also the night where we honored retiring Justice Sharon Lee.
Yes.
Our friend and neighbor for many years. What a great evening. And we had Bill Koch with us, who's now the dean of what used to be called the National Knight Law School, but is now the Nashville School of Law. And Bill Koch, what a great man. He was appointed to the Supreme Court, you may remember, by a Democrat governor when the choice was three people. And Phil Bredesen chose a man who many people respect as one of the finest Supreme Court justices we ever had. And that was truly a delight to see the Chief Justice, Roger Page, and Bill Koch, as they spoke so glowingly of Sharon Lee and her service to our state. And just think about it. Just a young country girl from Madisonville, Tennessee, serves on the Supreme Court for a number of years and did what is applauded as a great job.
This is just tremendous. Jimmy, thanks so much. And, of course, you can also go to LoganThompsonLaw.com. Thank you, Jimmy. All right, it is 8:33.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Automotive Center is celebrating the 30th anniversary of Mix 1041 as our prize partner this week. Register to win 2 tickets to the Georgia football home opener Saturday night, plus a tailgate prize package courtesy of Don Ledford Automotive Center. Register by calling or texting now, 614-6499. We had an accident earlier this morning near the intersection of 25th Street and Peerless Road. That looks to be back to normal in that area.
Can we confirm that? Is everybody out there? I guess I could say that in general. Is anybody out there? No.
It'd be great if someone could help us out. Someone was driving through earlier in Texas originally.
No, you're just, I mean, here's what you're having people do is have everybody do your job for you.
Yeah.
So call or text, let us know, 423-614-6499. And then also, if you'd like to be our new traffic reporter, you can go ahead and make your application.
We are hiring, yes.
Amen.
This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast.
You know, I've had some absolute idiotic, heinous Tennessee Volunteer fans say, well, why give away Georgia tickets? Because winners win, that's why.
Oh, goodness, no.
And we got the Dogs over on 99.1 FM.
We still carry Tennessee. Right here on Mix
104.1.
Yep.
And I'm a football fan. I'm a UCLA basketball fan. But stop complaining that we're giving away dog tickets. Because, you know what that is? It's just jealousy. It's envy. I mean, they're looking for their third in a row. Well, I mean, come on. And there's some national columnists saying that they're not going to do it, but some people. I had some guy yesterday. Why you ain't Georgia tickets, man? Shut up. Back to you.
So I guess good news is the accident is cleared up thanks to Courtney Campbell. She says looks like they're doing some work there right now, but there was a wreck earlier this morning. So, but thankfully that seems to be cleared up and out of the way.
Hey, Courtney, because your husband won't answer my text messages. I'm kidding, I didn't. But when are you going to bring your cookies in here?
Yeah.
You can go to Channel 9 and you won't come here?
Oh, wow.
I mean, you know, that's fine. And, you know, you can get, I love James Howard, wonderful man, down at 92.3 and Channel 9. But I love James Howard. He's a tremendous guy. But, I mean, come on, Courtney. Be true to your school like you would to your girl. Be right here in Cleveland. Shop local. Why am I screaming?
I don't know.
I got to go. This is terrible. 23. Come on, Courtney. 23 before the hour. Have you heard?
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, a business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Prescription drugs can be expensive, but there's a solution. Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. With access to free generics, discounted brand name medication prices, and a team of healthcare providers who work with you to find the most affordable options, you can rest easy knowing you're getting the best deal. Say goodbye to the stress and financial burden of expensive healthcare and medication costs. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Why rain on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Good. Oh, good.
This morning it was, hey, Beasley, that's for you. Beasley wanted to hear that again. Beasley, that's for you. Hey, use that at First Baptist this Sunday. When Jordan's about to start talking, go.
I just think of all the places of business where they have us on.
About 350, according to a poll.
Unfortunately.
That we had commissioned about 2 years ago. And guess how many businesses are listening right now?
0.
Zip. Zip. What were we talking about? Oh, this portion of Mixed Morning sponsored by, excuse me. See, I'm stuck on it. Wendy's.
Thank you. The $5 Biggie Bag is available now at Wendy's. You can build your own value meal. Choose either Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, Double Stack, or Crispy Chicken.
Eat 3 of those.
Whichever
right
you pick will come with 4-piece nuggets, junior fry, and a small drink. That's a $5 Biggie Bag at Wendy's.
I'd eat 3 of those right now. I'd eat 3 single with cheeses right now.
Keep you from making your noise.
Well, that's a good point. I got a noise for tomorrow, too. I got a noise for you, by the way.
Okay. Right.
And it ain't joyful. Okay. 19 before 8 a.m. The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Here's a problem I have. I love Roger. He's one of my favorite people in the world, especially his hair. But why is he saying, and I got to talk to him. Maybe he's listening. He's probably not. He's in bed. But why are we acting like the flip and rotate thing is a positive? Oh, you know, you can do it like you used to. Because God knows we all used to like to hurt our backs when we lifted the mattresses. Well, I'll tell you what, Roger, I'm going to call you and have you come to my house and flip and rotate. Of course, Roger's turned that into the dance, more popular than the chubby checker twist. You know what? Is today Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 1:30 today, Roger, every Tuesday, goes out in the parking lot at the Mermaid on Georgetown and does the flip and rotate. People gather around. They got that taco truck just down the road there. Get their tacos. They come by. They gather around. Roger does the flip and rotate. He does it for about 10 minutes. It's kind of like the eclipse. So every Tuesday, 1:30 at Mermaid in the parking lot, Roger performs the flip and rotate.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good to know. Okay. For today, cloudy skies this morning and then thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. A high of 82 and a low of 68 tonight. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 85 and a low of 62. Mostly sunny on Thursday with a high of 84. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 72 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Go get you some tacos and go watch Roger at 1:30 today do the flip and rotate. He hurt himself last time. He had to sadly visit a chiropractor for a couple of years there. Braves beat the Rockies last night in Denver 14-4. However, Bridget, it was a very scary situation. No kidding. 2 fans came onto the field, approached Ronald Acuna Jr. during the 7th inning, and at one point, Acuna was knocked to the ground. Now, one fan was trying to take a selfie with him, and then we had another outfielder out there for the Braves who said, you know, they could tell the 2 guys did not mean Acuna any harm. But I tell you, both managers, Brian Snitker of the Braves, Bud Black of the Rockies, very concerned. I mean, it's very concerning to see something like that. It really is.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually watching that game live when that happened, and they didn't show, you know, obviously what happened. But yeah, so glad that Acuna is okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, and you go back and you think about some incidences over the years in sports. I mean, you think about Monica Seles in Germany, and obviously this had happened when she was stabbed. A fan running onto the court. I mean, we've had, I know we've had the kissing bandit, years and years ago. We've had people running on the field, whatever. But when they approach a player really shouldn't be on the field at all. When they approach a player, though, in this day and age, that gets extremely concerning. And so, at any rate, glad that everything worked out there. U.S. Open started yesterday at Flushing Meadows, New York. Coco Gauff, man, it took her 3 sets. That was a great match last night. On the women's side, American Sloane Stephens was upset in the first round of the U.S. Open. She was one of our big hopes this year for the United States. Number 1, Iga Swiatek and Victoria Azarenka both advanced. How about Caroline Wozniacki back in professional tennis? Now, she was engaged, remember, to Rory McIlroy, and he broke it off. This was a few years ago, but she's back. By the way, got married and back in the U.S. Open, won her first-round match. American women Brady, Danielle Collins, Petra, Lindsay Davis, Taylor Townsend, all advanced. Now, Novak Djokovic, he easily won his first-round match, and because he won the match, Bridget, he's now number 1 in the world. I don't understand that ranking system, but anyway, he's number 1 in the world now. First time in 3 years he's been in New York. Tsitsipas won from, that's the only way you can say that, one from Greece. He won. Americans, Francis Tiafoe got in the, got a tremendous story, by the way, but he got in the semifinals last year. He won. Eubanks. Americans, Tommy Paul, Taylor Fritz, Shelton, and McDonald. Not Stephen Shelton. Shelton could not walk across the court, sadly. But anyway, he didn't win. It's a different Shelton. They all won. Walker Valley Girls Soccer, thanks so much to Coach Waddle. Sent me a text this morning. They won the Smoky Mountain Cup over the weekend, taking home a first-place trophy in their division. Walker Valley plays McMinn County in girls soccer tonight, 7 o'clock, in the first district game of the season. And we are counting it down. Friday night is, in modern history, one of the best nights of high school football, Bridget, at the same time in this community.
That's right.
So we got the crosstown game, Cleveland at Walker Valley, which is also a pediatric cancer gold game. It's been proclaimed by the both mayors of Cleveland and Bradley County. September, of course, is National Pediatric Cancer Month. You're encouraged to wear gold. We're going to have more on this on Thursday morning. Gloria Mosier, Aaron Weatherford, Ginger Cobble will be in. Coach Drew Akins will be in. Chandler Tiger, Cleveland coach, will be here Thursday morning to talk about this game. So that's going to be on all of our, it's going to be on Mix 104.1 and 99.1 FM in the Mix app. And it's also going to be on MixTV.tv. I'll be there with Dumb and Dumber and Fruit Loops. And hey, Fruit Loops, are you coming Friday night to Walker Valley, your alma mater?
I haven't decided yet.
I think we'd be better off without you, quite frankly, especially with your horrible attitude.
Well, it depends on if there's going to be free popcorn.
Why don't you ask Mike Turner?
I haven't talked to him this week yet.
He does not like you. I'll go ahead and tell you. Let's see here.
This is exciting.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Hey,
idea.
so I told, or I said on the air you like Modern Family. Brian Trotter, who is somehow connected to every celebrity in the United States, has sent me the following text. Speaking of Modern Family, my friend Mark Mayfield, Mark has a daughter, Lindsay, who's married to Eric Stonestreet, Cameron Tucker from Modern Family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
That's
basically
awesome.
Brian's friend is married to, No, his daughter's married to Eric Stonestreet from Modern Family. Now, Stonestreet's from Kansas City. He's a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. Andy Reid has him on the sideline every week. You know who else is a big Chiefs fan?
Who?
Kessling. Bob Kessling loves the Chiefs.
Interesting.
He'll be on tomorrow morning. Anyway, what were we talking about? So Bradley hosts Maryville Friday night, and the other half of the Blockbuster Friday night. You like how we headline this Blockbuster Friday night?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be sued by Blockbuster Video. Gratefully, they're out of business. So anyway, we got Maryville at Bradley. That's the biggest game in the state of Tennessee in 6A. Biggest game. So, hey, Fruit Loops, explain how this is going to work for the peeps out there, because you know this audience. They're not very bright. So they don't know how to even watch mixed TV, much less flip channels. What channel is it on, Steve? So how do they do that?
Yeah, you can go to mixedtv.tv. We'll have both games running live there on that page.
Anything else you want to say?
It's been a joy working with you this morning.
I thought maybe we can get some kind of
Hope you don't include me again.
Verbal resignation, which would be fine. I've got one last thing. Bridget, do you have any final comments?
Nope.
Hey, Fruit Loops, is our intern Caden still there?
Yes, he is.
Why don't you hand in the microphone?
Hello.
Caden, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you, Steve?
It sounds like you're a hostage back there with Austin. Are you learning anything interning with him?
Yeah, I'm learning a lot. It's a really fun opportunity.
That's obviously ridiculous. Listen, Caden, anything you want to add before we go?
No, sir. Just have a good day.
Boy, he'll learn, won't he? All right, so I have one last thing to add.
Are you interested in making a career change?
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. June is Men's Health Month. Being aware of your health and engaging with your primary care provider is the first step in regaining control of your health to enjoy a happier and healthier life. Heart disease is the most common cause of death in men in the United States. Know the symptoms and check your risk factors. Take a proactive approach to control what you can, such as establishing a primary care provider, exercising daily and eating a healthy diet, managing your diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and quitting smoking. This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call them at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
Or upgrade any iCool or L&K set to an adjustable for free.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
What the Tech is sponsored by EPB Fiber Optics. Visit EPB.com to find the speed you need on Chattanooga's only network, delivering 25 gig speeds.
Smartphones, apps, and ChatGPT are making it easier than ever for students to learn their schoolwork or cheat.
Well, it also makes it easier, though, for parents to help with homework. Our consumer technology reporter, Jamie Tucker, has more.
I remember asking my 8th grade math teacher, why am I going to need to use algebra when I grow up? Turns out you have to use algebra when your kids take algebra. Well, if you've forgotten just about everything you ever knew about math, science, history, and literature, this app called Socratic has all the right answers.
Socratic is one of several smartphone learning apps that uses artificial intelligence to solve problems. Using your smartphone's camera, just aim it at the question. This one, who was Elizabeth Cady Stanton? I have no clue, but Socratic calls up an article from the National Women's History Museum, a related YouTube video, the Encyclopedia Britannica, and a Wikipedia page. Math questions are even more impressive. I don't know what I'm looking at with this homework problem, but Socratic does. Not just giving the answer, but steps to solve it. It can even read handwritten math questions, giving step-by-step instructions from educators, experts, and teachers to help students and parents learn.
Socratic is a free app. This is a little interesting. Google owns Socratic, but the Android version has not been updated in over 3 years, so it does not work on Android devices for some reason. The iOS version of Socratic was updated just about a month ago. It works on all iPhones. I'm Jamie Tucker, and Socratic is the app of the day.
A government agency is donating more than $200,000 to deliver food to rural Tennessee areas.
Grayson Gordon is here with that story. And Grayson, tell us how this will make a difference.
Well, David, this is going to make a difference by allowing them to serve even more people in need and also more often. The United States Department of Agriculture and Rural Development granted the Southeast Tennessee Human Resource Agency with over $208,000 from the Emergency Rural Health Care Grant Program.
This is going to help them to continue the vital work that they do for all the communities that they serve.
SETHRA's executive director says this will allow them to serve more of the community, along with increasing distributions from quarterly to every other month.
It is going to provide us with some really key things that we need to be able to expand this program and feed more people throughout the rural parts of Southeast Tennessee.
Some of those key things include the new equipment you see here, along with the refrigerated box truck, updated storage equipment, salary assistance, and more. Right now, the program delivers to residents in 6 different cities.
We have a large service area, and while we have our commodities that are stored here in Dunlap, we distribute those from this location.
The people involved, along with the mayor of Dunlap, are hoping this money will offer long-time support to the citizens who need it.
There are a lot of people that are in desperate need of these commodities, and this is going to be a great asset to them.
More information on how you can help is in the app and on our website. Back to you, Cindy.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
Or upgrade any iCool or L&K set to an adjustable for free.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air.
That's over 15 million minutes of providing you with up-to-date information.
As we say good morning to you with local and state news, Mix 1041.
Crews are working an accident on the interstate, I-75 northbound. Sports coverage.
Cleveland High School Blue Raiders on Mix 1041. Today's best mix of music.
Hi, this is Sia.
Hi, it's Harry Styles.
We've been doing all this late night talking. This is Mix 1041.
And a little mischief from our cast of on-air personalities. I was available all day yesterday. I don't know why.
Reginald predict a snowstorm heading in.
Yeah. I think it was better off not running weather.
Austin.
Whoa, hello.
But most importantly, we are celebrating 30 years of creating community.
From all of us at WCLE, thank you.
Thank you for listening to us all these years.
We welcome you to join us in the celebration.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
The early afternoon with only a stray shower chance, and then that thunderstorm activity will increase again for the rest of the afternoon into the evening time. We will need to be mindful of pockets of localized flooding, especially after the heavy rain of yesterday. High temperatures today will be a little bit below normal, ranging from 80 to 85 with a mostly cloudy sky. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This weather forecast is brought to you by M&M Construction, locally owned, specializing in all varieties of construction. Call Andy at M&M Construction, 423-284-0487.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE. Good morning, everybody. It is 9:03. We have a special interview here. We're about to get underway here. We have our friends from New Hope Pregnancy Care Center, Beth Henderson and Courtney Williams, join us. Hello, ladies. How are y'all?
Doing good.
Good. Courtney, I don't think I've seen you since you got married. So
hello.
Courtney Foster Williams.
Yep.
So, yeah, great to have you back here in the studio with us. So it's time to talk Walk for Life. It is coming up very soon, the 27th annual Walk for Life with New Hope Pregnancy Care Center. So, Beth, why don't you kick things off here? What is the Walk for Life and how can people get involved?
All right. Well, the Walk for Life is one of the 2 major fundraisers that we have every year, but it is such a fun event. It's a community event. People come out with their kids, sometimes with their dogs, sometimes in wheelchairs. It doesn't matter the age. You just come on out, and our community comes together and says we stand for life, for the sanctity of life. And so what happens before the day of the event is critical, and that is when people are out there saying, hey, will you sponsor me because I am walking for New Hope. I'm standing for life, and we're raising money because it takes money to do the things that we do at New Hope. And Courtney's probably a little better at what you can do to get involved in that.
Yeah. So, Courtney, give us all the details, the date, the time, where do we need to be?
Okay, perfect. So, Saturday, September 16th, it's an early morning event. So, for everyone who is a registered sponsored walker. So, what that means is you are raising money, you're asking your friends, you're saying, hey, I set a goal for New Hope. I'm raising $1,000. Will you help me? So, registration starts at 8 a.m. at North Cleveland Church of God, and then we'll have a short program around 8:45, and we'll head out from the gym at around 9. We get to go downtown. We get to walk around New Hope, which is so special, and then we come right back. So it's a really quick event. But like Beth said, along the way, you're raising money for New Hope. Our goal is $100,000. So big goal for the big things that we have going on at New Hope.
And I know you have people who are already raising that money beforehand, but if people don't have a chance to do that, I know they can still come up and register that day.
Yep, they sure can. We also have ways to donate with card or obviously with cash always, but you can do donations day of as well. So we have some incentives for people who are raising money, things that we really, really love year after year. So, excuse me. For every $100 someone raises, they get a $5 kind of voucher that they can use at either White Wing Christian Bookstore or Lassiter's, both locations here in Cleveland. So getting to partner with them year after year has been really special, and I love earning those little cards because they come in handy, especially when all those fall drinks are coming out. But that's just one thing. Our t-shirt, you raise $275, you get the t-shirt, which is really cute this year. And then finally, if you raise $1,000, you get invited to a celebration dinner. So it's just kind of like a family reunion of people who are all standing for life and who raised a good bit of money for New Hope and for our mission. And it's just a sweet time later in like 2024 or earlier in 2024. So.
Gotcha. All right, we're talking with Beth Henderson and Courtney Williams with New Hope Pregnancy Care Center. And Beth, for those of us who are pro-life, we look for ways to make a difference. And this is just one way that we can make a huge difference here locally. This is one of a few events that you guys have each and every year. As we mentioned, it's the 27th annual. So this is just such a great way to get involved locally and to really make a difference.
It really is. The impact that New Hope has on our community is so far reaching. And I think that more and more we just understand that the impact goes far beyond what we will even ever see or know. When I did some numbers back in May and I looked at the number of young people who are graduating from our local high schools and the number of babies that are being born to New Hope clients each year, if those numbers stayed the same in 18 years, 1 in 7 graduates from our local high schools could be a New Hope baby. That's the impact that we're having because we have a population who is having babies. And they need the services that we provide. And what a great way for people to get involved in that. And when they get involved, they're not only helping to save the lives of those unborn in the womb for that young person who might be considering ending that life. They're making a decision, but they're also having the opportunity to support discipleship and parenting and pregnancy education and a family support system that not everybody has built in, and New Hope gets to be that. And so when people come alongside us for the Walk for Life, that's what they're getting to be a part of. We share the gospel with our clients. And so for some of those, that is a change that happens for eternity. For those that we don't get to see make that decision, we know that we might be one of the several times that a person has to hear the gospel before they make a decision. The impact that people can have by being a part of what New Hope is doing is huge. And so we are so excited to offer people the opportunity to be a part of that.
It's the 27th annual Walk for Life. The theme, Beth, celebrate miracles. I know you guys see miracles happen each and every day there at the center.
We do, and some of them, you know, I think they get by us sometimes, and we go, wow, did that just happen? Did we see that again? Because we have folks who just say to us after the fact, or they're doing an exit survey, and they tell us things that we didn't even know that made a difference to them. We might ask, what was the thing that you liked best about our medical services? And we do free ultrasounds and free pregnancy tests, and we have prenatal vitamins, and we have nurses on staff. But the thing that they tell us over and over again is, it felt like a family. I felt loved there. I finally felt heard. These are miracles in this day and age when so many people are not connected, they don't feel heard, and we consider that miracles. And of course, there's a miracle of life. I never tire of seeing that baby's heartbeat on the ultrasound, or getting to hold that baby while mom and dad shop in our Hope Chest, that material support that they earn through our Earn While You Learn program. It's just a miracle, and I hold those babies and I pray for them, and I just thank God for the miracle of life and how He is continuing to just flourish this community.
So we can celebrate miracles together at the 27th annual Walk for Life. Courtney, will come back over to you, kind of give us all those details again, the date and the time and the location.
Sure. So Saturday, September 16th, 8 a.m. at North Cleveland Church of God. So if you're coming in and you're registering, that's starting at 8 a.m. Our program will start at 8:45, and then we'll head out for the walk around 9. Again, North Cleveland Church of God. If you want to register, you can go to newhopepcc.org. We have an online fundraising platform, but again, you can also fundraise in person with one of our forms. Nice. So we have those at the center, or I can get them to you. So just reach out, newhopepcc.org, or message us on Facebook, give us a call. Our information is all over the internet. So
I look forward to being with you all that morning. So we appreciate our local legislative delegation for sponsoring our live broadcast that morning. We'll be there early with you up until the walk begins. So thanks so much to Representative Dan Howell, Representative Kevin Raper, and Senator Adam Lowe. They'll be sponsoring our coverage that morning at the Walk for Life. So thank you all both so much for coming in. Anything else you want to add here before we go?
I don't know, maybe you covered it, Courtney, but if somebody wants to sponsor someone and they don't know who to sponsor because they don't have time to sponsor themselves, if they go to our website, newhopepcc.org, they can find who the teams that are out there, and they may pick somebody who's already walking and sponsor them. That'd be a good way to give.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Beth Henderson and Courtney Williams, thanks so much for coming in. Great to see you both.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back with more in just a minute. Mix 104.1 WCLE.